14 minutes?
14 minutes left. I hurt my wrist in some way and it's very badly bruised. And it hurts, man.
How'd you hurt it?
I don't even know. I've hit it in some way.
I think I have similar to elbow.
Got my Instagrams, bro. Okay, like this.
In at that corner.
Oh, jeez, I nearly did what I did.
Who the fuck, gamer? Holy smokes, that was crazy. I got some new damage. I just did it. 360. Gamer, help. Oh my god. No. Oh, you're kidding me. I just overrated my Austria setup with my Canada setup.
Hurry.
Well, I'm back in the I guess. Oh, shit. I can always get it back.
I've called in a Northeast.
Oh, great. Last time invalidated fitness and mix lap. Lovely. That's gonna be a common thing for qualifying Murphy.
Are you calling me?
Yeah.
What?
Because I listen suck and how? How do you get a 109 in time trial birth?
It's possible. Oh no, what the fuck? I am making you a mess. Alright, man, I got scared.
What's happening tomorrow, by the way? Is there just gonna be no race, or?
I can't race tomorrow, so good question. Hey, Merc and Wall. Yo, I think the plan might be just to scrap that piece. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just the race that we had on, like, we're not even games, on Zancourt, like, nobody would have. Like, we were just all fucking yo. Yeah, whatever you guys want to do. I mean, take a vote on it. What do you think?
What was the thing?
They're talking about just canceling the F2 league.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm just gonna make that my night. I'm gonna make that a night where I stream every once a week. Then instead, do a little earlier than 10:30, and I'll stay up.
Yeah, I think yeah, instead of like that F2 league, instead of like racing it, I think maybe you just do like public lobbies or whatever. It might bring it better.
I wanna start time with like 8 p.m. and then I'll go and it's like close to midnight, you know? But I can't start at 10:30, especially 2 nights in a row, so that I'm in favor of canceling my second league right now. I'm just focused on making this one as great as possible.
Yeah, especially having them back to back was very like stressful. Not so much like for us, but just like the delivery.
your lap time.
Yeah, it's just that invite that's just gonna sit there. You use it when you...
Yeah. Let me know when I have to get him.
Well, you have 9 minutes. I have 9 minutes.
Right.
Take a leak.
Is it the official lobby?
Yeah,
My left.
my love baby.
Chilling in.
How was that not an invalidation? I'm sorry. Okay, I improved. I'm happy about that. But what? That would have been hella close. Wait, minute.
I'm pretty sure I just invited everyone.
I was overlooked. How
Yeah, I
did
got
it not
that.
invalidate me? Unless that lap was already invalidated and I forgot.
No, there's no one invited yet.
Hey, can we have a rule where like nobody rallies up in the beginning so that everything is ready and everything?
You, hello? Why am I doing Will being a food?
But
Give it a little smack and it'll be back to normal.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just restarted my game. There's no one invited me when it's these dates, but
Lucas, you need to join early so you can find Miller. I don't have to matter.
okay, I need to firstly see if my deal decides to work. Anyway, it was still in there. Good gamer. No.
What happened?
The audio is distorted, by the way. Murphy?
With me.
On the live?
It's not me.
Yeah, on the list. Yeah,
That's weird. Is that any better, Robbie? Did you guys get Robbie invited? Oh yeah, he's in there. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Hey, is my audio still distorted, Lucas? The audio is still distorted. Audio. Is the audio distorted? What the hell? How about now? Is it distorted now? Is that any better? No? Not better? Hold on, I'm going to stop this. Get us. Test, test, test. Test, test. You might have to go to a new link for the stream, I'm not sure. Still distorted? So what is that? Yeah, I know. I'm using my same. Okay, is that better? That's gotta be better. All right. Thanks, guys. Whew. You were right, gamer. Had to switch the device. Thank you, Robbie. Good luck tonight, everybody. Keep it clean, keep it fun, keep it competitive.
Well, anyways, oh, there's 67 members in this Discord. Anyways, I'm going to...
Stay here for now.
Well, once we know everything's all good.
Wait, someone send me an invite?
Come get in your car.
Yeah, everybody just stay here until the race actually starts. Don't ready up until I tell you to ready up.
All right, here we are, getting ready for the Canada qualifying. Should be a competitive race.
Retro, are you rev racing? Is that you?
Everybody, welcome to the Canada GP. First up, qualifying.
I sent you the invite. Bad, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna load in now.
Oh, audio's so weird. Okay, good boy.
Please God, no rain.
I think it'll be interesting to you.
No rain in
Please
Canada.
I think
I
it
hope
will
it's
be
rain.
interesting for you though.
Fine, right.
Yeah, I'm still loading in.
Okay, so Mary Jane,
Now that you have now that I know my audio is good to go, can you guys turn off my stream in the background? If you have it on.
Yeah,
Are you hearing mine?
just starting up my stream.
No.
Oh, that's Lucas.
I'm just
That's
making sure
Lucas.
that my stream is good. But I don't want the echo.
Oh, got you.
10:30, is everybody here?
Oh, where's Too Big? Oh, he's in there.
Two pigs made.
Wait. Is someone able to send me a PlayStation invite? Who is this? Retro.
I don't think I
Oh, for friends on there.
Let me check.
So that's what we need.
Oh, yeah, no, I have Retro Face 42, right? Yes, sir.
Retro face.
Not your face.
Should I say good boy? Code.
I'm not touching Lucas this time.
Last person just got invited.
I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna pretend like we're gonna actually. Somebody's not gonna press start, but I guarantee you somebody's gonna press start. So you guys. Yeah, you guys don't ready up until everybody has their setups in. Yeah, you better prepare for somebody to click that. Don't everybody.
What's up, Miller?
I didn't get it.
Hey, Miller.
Here's Miller. Oh, you didn't? I'll do it again.
Miller's in there, right?
No, Retro Face.
Oh,
we're just
Retro
waiting for
Face.
Retro right now. Did you get that one? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm loading it now. It says joining.
Sick.
Thank you. I'm here. Okay. I think that's everybody, right? Yup.
Let's go, Canada quali.
I'll sniff you guys later.
Alright, QBC. Good luck.
Bye.
Everybody's going to their team comms.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till your mom gets back. He's laying his kid down right now.
So
I'm right here.
oh, he made it.
I play in my living room and they sleep in the living room. So.
Oh gosh.
But they deep sleepers. They already got used to me yelling, so we good. If you want, you could join do the VC. Just drag me if you could, please. What? Did you do it already?
He's gone.
Oh shit, you gone? Alright, I'll fucking go right now.
Just 20 seconds.
What do I need? I'm just gonna change the TV. I got water bottles with me. I got a Coke with me. We good.
You gotta be ready.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy.
Good luck, good luck.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Having my granola bar.
Should we hop onto ours?
Hey, can you start one and drag me?
Yeah, I got it.
My bad. I said it when you were going good then.
You're good.
Just doing some final things to be ready. Stretching my legs. You gotta do squats, you know, when you're this old.
Wait, am I supposed to hop into a different chat?
Are you team chat if you have a teammate?
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, I'll hop off this one.
I am ready. Let me.
Here we go. Who's gonna be first out?
Hey, Murph, can you drag me to Fortunes? To what's chat?
Can you do that on a phone?
Yeah, if you're host, just go to like the chat, like where it shows the list of people,
Yeah.
and then click and hold on my name and just drag it down to his channel.
It's not letting me, it's not letting me do it.
Oh damn it.
I know, bro.
Let me see. Let me tell Gamer. I'll text him.
Yeah, I'm using my phone. I think I could on PC.
I know Gamer could. I think you guys have to give him the first script.
Well, I can hop into Waltz. Hold on.
Hey, hop into one and tell him. See
Yeah.
if he knows how to.
Hey, yo, do you know how to add your mom's technician in here?
There we go.
Oh, there you go. All right, you got him now.
I texted Gamer. He did it for me.
There we go. It wasn't letting me put you in this lobby for some reason.
All right, so
Now we good.
so far we've got Military King on an outlap, Ravi on an outlap. We got Gamer on an outlap, Falcon Miller. We got Miller on an outlap, No Space Kobe on an outlap, Bud So Loud outlap, Lucas outlap, and 2000 Pigs outlap. Yeah, I'm in here, but I'm gonna mute myself so that you guys don't have to hear me commentating. All right, we're currently on board with Ravi, who's on his first outlap, qualifying, just getting going. Thanks for stopping by. We got Flacco outlap, racing in the Aston. Got the Mercedes of Military King. Kingdom Minded Walt still in the pit. Gamer is actually on a flying lap here. Let's pull up some information. Got to get out of the way for his flying lap. On board with Gamer. Handles that in a way I'm sure he appreciates. Will he be the first one to set a time here? I don't think he'll be the first. He'll probably be the first to take a P1. Military King has crossed the line with a 112. No Space Kobe with a 110. And that's what Gamer's up against at the moment. There's a caution in Sector 3. Gamer coming to these final turns of the minute 4. How hard can he push to get that 110? And he takes a 110.025 to go P1. Let's hop on board with Lucas. Well, there's two pigs. He just set a time of 111. And Lucas might have just ghosted. His internet connection might have just ghosted. So Lucas dealing with internet issues, I believe. Your mom's technician on board. He's on his outlap. And he's pushing. Stay with your mom's technician. I think that's Walt in front of him. Needs to get out of his way. No, it's an Alpine. Cruising through Sector 4. Ravi is in P5 now with a 114.173. We're on board with your mom's technician who has yet to set a time. Happy with those turns, I'm sure. Touches the curbs. And he's pushing. The question is, what kind of pace can he get through this hairpin? He executes well. Retro Face is on the board with a 118.382. So there's a big gap right now between P5 and P6. 4-second gap. Here comes your mom pushing at a 106 here. So how hard can he push to get up that leaderboard? He's going to set a 112. So he's up there at P5 for your mom's P4 for your mom's technician. He took P4 from Military King by 0.04 of a second. Now let's get down the board. Let's see what Walt is up to. He's on his first push lap. You got Miller pushing with a 22.2222 in the first sector. Bud So Loud in garage. All right, let's stay on board with Miller for a bit. Pushing through Sector 2. Has yet to get a time rubbered in on the board. Takes that turn nicely. Hits his curbs. No invalidation, I believe. And that's all you can ask for at that part of the track. Now he's all over the place. And Miller's not going to be putting a time in on that lap. Not sure what went wrong there. I didn't see a lockup. Let's hop back on board with Walt, Kingdom Minded. I have no idea if he's invalidated yet, but we are on board with him to see his pace. He's already at a minute 1 here, so he's definitely not going to be putting something on the board. He must have spun out somewhere, because when you're crossing this part of the track with a 109, he'll be setting himself a 114 possibly. Yes, a 114.457. Okay, he did get it rubbered in. So you've got him in P9 with Ravi at P8, both at a 114, 3/10 or 3.3 off of each other in that middle of the pack. Bud So Loud is on a push lap, no out lap. No Space Kobe, he's on a push lap, and he's contending for P1 at the moment. Lucas still has not reconnected, so he may have another effort from the back of the pack. Somebody's got to get out of Kobe's way, and they did. No impeding. He's had good pace throughout the season, so let's see if he can keep it tighter with Gamer and take P1 from Gamer, who's still in the pit lane. Probably just sitting back waiting to see what type of time he might have to set against Kobe. Sorry, I didn't have game on there. Oh, Lucas, sorry to see that, man. I'll invite you in a second. sent the invite, sir. And Kobe was just going into the pit the whole time, so he did not set another time. He was just going into the pit. Let's get on board with Flacco. We get to be on board with him today. He's already put in 3 laps, but that's allowed him to take a P4 so far. He's just, 0.5 off of 2,000 picks who's in P3. So can Flacco put in an effort rounding that tight turn? He's at 57 seconds at this point of the track. He's at 1 minute already right here. 102, 103, 104. Yeah, you can't, he's not going to be putting in a time to be competitive with anybody in front of him at this moment. You got Walt in sector 3, he's pushing through again. Probably just going to the pit, I believe, after already executing 2 laps. And Miller is in the pit. Gamer on an outlap, so he is not going to have to defend it other than just try to put in a better time than he got on that first round. Lucas, I had to re-invite him because his internet must suck. And so he'll be starting from the back of the pack again. But if you follow the league at all, you'll know Lucas has actually come from the back of the pack and taken P1 in the race after the same internet issue happened to him in another race. I believe week 2 or 3 is when that happens. Alright, so here we are back. We are on board with It's Bud So Loud, and he's pushing strongly through sector 2. I like the pace. Didn't get over to his right-hand curb right there. Now let's see what kind of pace and rotation he gets around this hairpin. This hairpin. Alright, down the final stretch before the pesky final turns. He's got 103, 4, 5 as he's approaching. He will not be improving upon his time. He's going to the pit. That keeps happening to me. I'm getting fooled, thinking we're watching a push lap and then straight to the pit. So 2 pigs. He's not pushing at all. He's going 30 miles per hour, getting out of the way for people, and he's in neutral. All right, maybe he's doing a practice on his starts at the moment. 2 pigs in the middle of the track. Flacco on board. Is he pushing? Doesn't appear to be without the battery being used. He's harvesting. You got your mom technician and retro face in the pit. You got Military King pushing, draining that battery. Currently at a 105 through these final turns, which would place him at approximately a 113. 112.3. Very well done for Military King. I think he jumps up from P9 to P8 with that time, and he's on a medium tire. So he had a better time on this go. First time out, he was on a soft. Gamer, what's he doing? Is he pushing? No, he's got battery. No Space Kobe. He does half battery. So here he is pushing down that final stretch, hopping on board at the right time to see if he's going to make Gamer compete. What can No Space Kobe do through these final turns to stay competitive? His time right now is clocking at a 102 through the final turns, pushing off the curb. Push it, Kobe. Push it. How far down the leaderboard? 109.802. No Space Kobe takes a temporary P1 pole position over Gamer by 0.2 seconds off of the pace. So Gamer, let's see where he's at. Is he pushing? He's not pushing. He needs gasoline. He needs petroleum. Pit, 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 pit. And Military King is pitting. You've got Ravi in the pit. You got Walt in the pit. You got Miller on an out lap. Or on a push lap. Yeah, you could be pushing now. For Miller. He has 0 laps on these tires. He has yet to pencil in a time. So I'd like to see if he can get that completed here. But currently it sits on top of the leaderboard. No Space Kobe P1, Gamer P2, Bud So Loud P3, 2 pigs in P4. From P4 to P5, you have a half of a second interval to Flacco, who's in P5, your mom's technician, just 0.1 behind him with in P6. Retro face at a 112.3. You can see that's a tight competition happening through P5 through P9. You've got that middle of the road, the middle of the pack, just battling it out. And Miller, I've got to take a look at his time to see if this is a serious contender to put a time in, and no. He is out of quali after that one. You can see the damage to the wing. And what's going to happen next here? We got no space. We got 2 pigs on an outlap. Here we are coming down final 4.5 minutes of qualifying here in Canada, and it's been pretty exciting to watch so far. I want to see what 2 pigs can put in. We have yet to really get a good onboard with him, and he's cutting corners. I don't know if there was a lockup or if 2 pigs is just being himself and having a good time. Either way, we appreciate that we were able to see that as it took place live. Let's hop on to see if anybody's on a serious push here. You got your mom's technician. We're hopping on board with him. He's using his battery, and he's got a little bit of a spin out there early in Sector 1. Can he recover from that? Let's stay on for a moment to see if he can find pace. I'd say that was at least a half-second blunder as he came around that right turn. He's not invalidating. Pushing cleanly through Sector 2. Still pushing that battery down to 40%. Did he keep all 4 tires on the track right there? I believe so. It was close. Only the stewards will know. And does he get the rotation he wants? He does. That was much better than the wider turn that we saw early on in qualifying from your mom's technician. But now as he's pushing down this straightaway, you can see him approaching 1 minute at this point in time. You want to try to be right around a 1 minute mark at this turn. And he pushes straight off the curb. Here he comes. 109, 110. This could just be his best time, though. 111.663. Your mom's technician jumps P5 and gets out of that 112 battle that we've been seeing take place down the grid. So well done by your mom's technician to get out of the 112s. He improved his lap by almost a full second. And so even with that little bit of a wobble and spin, he was able to put in a good enough time. Remarkable. Here comes Gamer, pushing, trying to reclaim P1 from No Space Kobe. I've seen these 2 battle a couple of times this season. They don't have the they don't have to worry about Lucas right now. I think they both probably would rather Lucas was here to battle it out, but at the same time they see he's not in quality now. They know they could have taken a little bit of a sigh of relief. You never know. The mentality of a driver. Now he's through at 103 through that portion of the turn, so I don't believe Gamer is going to be setting in 109 with this lap. He is a 109.662. He takes P1, an incredible pace, and I was just off on my timing. So there we do have a new pole position with 1:57 left in qualifying. He has beaten Kobe by 0.2 at that 109.662, and now you have Kobe on an outlap. We'll hop back on with him as soon as it's relevant. 2 pigs, is he pushing? He's draining his battery. Looks like he needs gasoline, and he's getting out of the way. Yes, he is. So he's not pushing. Who is pushing back? Is that Flacco? Flacco staying competitive in P6 with a 111.846. Impressive driving, but this is not going to be a push lap that improves upon his time. You got Retro Face currently pushing through Sector 1, trying to get out of the 112.3s, the 112 area of the grid, and push up to 111 like his racing rivals, your mom and Flacco, who have found themselves there in P5 and P6. So if you got Ravi also pushing in Sector 2, and we've got Retro Face in Sector 2 as well. That's Ravi in front of him. Ravi through those final turns. Oh no, he's on an out. There's Ravi. There's Ravi, Sector 2. Let's get back up with No Space Kobe because he's competing for Q1. Kobe keeping pace with 36 seconds through those turns. Pushing that battery down to a 50%. Now what type of rotation does he get through this turn in second gear? Keeps it close to the curve and hugs it, and that was nicely executed. That could give him the pace he needs down this final sector. He's at a 53-55 second mark at this moment. Can he get across those final turns right around the 1 minute mark? There's somebody in front of him. I hope that traffic gets out of the way. He's at a 103. He's pushing towards a 109. Oh, he was pushing at a very similar pace to Gamer, and that final turn took it out of him. Valiant effort by Kobe, but car is destroyed through that final turn. And you got some time remaining. Unfortunate, Kobe, but still a valiant effort. You're starting P2 at the Canada GP. Congratulations. Congratulations to Gamer in P1 and Bud So Loud there with the P3. Nobody else is pushing. He's still able to push, Retro Faces. Can he, with this final late push? Nope, he's not pushing. Robbie, not going to set a new time. Walt, not going to set a new time. So Walt will be starting P10. Miller in P11. Lucas P12. What a qualifying that was. Very entertaining up there at the top. Let's look at these gaps. You know, you have 0.2 seconds between P1 and P2. And then you have almost a full second between P2 and P3 with It's Bud So Loud, putting in a 110.7. And then you have 0.1 gap between him and Two Pigs for P3, P4. So it's tight between P3, 4, tight between P1, P2. Let's see if it ends up that way through the race. So as they get ready for the race, oh no, Josiah, that's too bad you couldn't make it, dude. Are you able to hop in now for your home race? All right, so this is what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hop off of the camera for a second, get ready, let everybody ready up for this race. All right, the drivers getting ready, getting their car set up in, making sure they're happy, ready for the starting grid. They'll have to pull in with a formation lap. The time has come. Qualifying's over. Let's see who can truly take P1 at the Canada GP. That's too bad you didn't have the time, Josiah, but glad you're able to stop by. Let's listen in on some team comms. How you guys?
Hard, medium. We're gonna go.
You're live.
Yo.
Getting your strategy locked in?
Yeah, but it's not saving my. How do I save that shit?
Difficulties in the Williams bin. More difficulties in the Williams garage.
Oh. Did it start me on? No, okay. All right,
Formation lap. Here we are, Canada GP, the moment everybody's been waiting for. Drivers will take their position in the grid, and we'll get to watch some racing. The anticipation is huge. Well, Lucas, you've got a battle ahead of you again.
Hello?
You got a battle ahead of you again. Good luck. I know you can do it. You've done it before. And the final drivers are finding their position on the grid.
If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
Oh, my bad. Good luck, man. You've done it before. You can do it again. Just stay focused.
Yeah.
Make your passes one driver at a time.
Yeah.
All right, get ready. Lights are going to go on. And here we are, Canada GP. It's lights out. Who can take the initial battle? Oh, somebody's already crashed on turn one. Somebody's already crashed. There's already a caution. Is there going to be a safety car immediately? Gamer in no space. Gamer just pulled away convincingly. Already a second ahead. There was some first lap chaos already right off the bat. We'll have to see what happened after the fact. Let's go ahead and Lucas is already up to P7 off of the grid. Somehow. And now P6. So he's making his way from P12 already up to P6, and lap 1 is barely even underway. That's impressive. He benefited from that crash, I'm guessing, and all the chaos that happened in front of him. And we've got a spin out by Walt already. Walt looks to be spun out, and he's going to drop to the bottom of the pack with that. We're going to stay here in the middle of the pack with Lucas, who's putting on a masterclass in passing, as we've seen before when he starts P12. Walt actually has maintained P11 back there. Here's Lucas with another pass on the inside. Little bit of contact, but it is some clean racing. He gets pushed off of the track. Just not off the track, but off to the side of the track, causing a little bit of wobble. But in the end, he makes the pass on two pigs. And he's still racing. They're still racing. Two pigs that continue to exchange that P5, P6. And he takes the inside. That's 1 for 1. And Lucas is looking to pass. And he's got that Flacco breathing down his neck in the Aston Martin. Here's the straightaway. He goes to the inside and doesn't see it. He thought about it. Too much danger ahead at those turns. And he's got another turn and perhaps another opportunity to pass once they make it through this left to right. Oh, and he's got contact from behind from Flacco. I see contact from behind from Flacco. A little bit of damage. Probably more damage to Flacco. Possibly a little bit on the rear of Lucas. No Space pulls in the first penalty of the day with a 3-second warning. You got your mom's technician is up to P3. He's got to be happy because he started P5. And we will check in with them as Lucas climbs the board. So as Lucas gets another attempt in on two pigs, he did this last lap. And again, the space just isn't quite there. And that is tight quarters between all three of these racers with two pigs, Flacco and Lucas in the middle of them. He's finding it easy to go from P12 to P6, but two pigs defending is making it difficult to pass, and that makes this entertaining. Your mom and No Space are 3 seconds apart, with Retro Face just 0.9 behind in P4. But we're going to continue here. Let's hop on board with Lucas. Oops, let's go back. Now we're on board with Lucas in this battle for for P5. How close can he get? When will he have that opportunity to pass once again? Walt has recovered up to P9. I don't know if that's a result of others' mistakes or if he was making just a good pace. But that's great to see for him. And now he's past Military King. Nothing on the outside on that. And a good little fake to the left and to the right. Now he's been pushed off and contacted by two pigs in front of him and then passed subsequently by Flacco. And you can hear the driver comms. Lucas not happy about that. Let's see what he can get, if he can recover P6 now. This is a fierce battle. Well, he doesn't have to worry about Flacco for now because he's just spun out. Flacco well behind now, and now Lucas has to try to make up ground on two pigs after all of the defensive chaos that took place on lap 3 or 4. I couldn't remember which lap it was. So you've got Lucas gaining ground, still 1.7 behind two pigs. Is there any other tighter racing happening around the track? Not yet. Yeah, you would think Lucas has more damage. You can hear him talking to his team comms. So what a joke. Still unhappy, understandably so. That was a lot of intense racing and getting a little bit of damage. Let's go back on board. He's still well behind two pigs. We'll keep an eye on that gap and hop around the league here. On board with two pigs, who is 1.6 behind Retroface. You got Retroface 1.1 behind your mom, so he's gaining ground actually, and your mom is losing ground on No Space, Kobe. Being 6 seconds behind him now in P3. Maybe his tires are degrading, doesn't look like it. He just doesn't have the pace right now. Maybe he has damage, you never know. As we can't be on board or part of every race, we try every part of the race, but we don't get to see all the action. Not with the current angle setup. So, can Retroface continue to close in on your mom's technician? Will it take a mistake or will it just be a clean push in racing? Two pigs is now just 0.8 behind. So now we can see that battle for P4, P3 starting to unfold right in front of us, as those are the tightest intervals on the track at the moment. So if he can climb, if two pigs, who I know is capable of it, can climb past Retroface, then he'll put in a battle for P3 with your mom's technician. And I think that's what we're about to see as Lucas continues to drop off and is now 2.1 seconds behind two pigs. So he climbed that board quickly, P12 through P6. But I think a lot of what's going to take place is, will there be a safety car? And now I just see a notification that No Space Kobe has left the session. But I see that. Okay, two pigs with the pass on the outside, on the inside there, and he was able to take the position. Can he continue to defend it against Retroface? And he has. Successful passing. So now two pigs has climbed from 5 to 4, and the hunt is on for your mom's technician. Let's hop on board with two pigs, who's got to be feeling great about that most recent pass in climbing the leaderboard. And his defense of Lucas may have caused controversy, but you never know till after the race. And the reports are in on the Discord server of who may think there needs to be penalty observed for bad defending or anything like that. There tends to be some that get submitted every race, but that's just part of the sport. So, No Space Kobe, it said he left the session. Is he could be controlled by AI? Yep. No, your mom's technician just passed him, and now we have a new leaderboard with Gamer at P1, your mom's technician at P2, and your mom's technician is actually 12 seconds off of the lead. So right now, Gamer feeling comfortable, and probably there's two pigs getting around No Space, who's now AI, ghosted AI, because he got kicked out of the session or something. So, or he got frustrated and left. You never know with the driver. Now, two pigs has a 2-second interval off of your mom's technician. So here we get to see a nice mix-up, and we'll hop onto a view of your mom's technician. We're going to see a nice mix-up of this leaderboard. Can two pigs put the pressure on him? He's still 2.6 seconds behind. And when will pit stops start to come into play? Will there be a safety car? Retroface just got a 3-second penalty. And by the sounds of it, it could have been from Lucas. Something to do with Lucas back there. in that battle, who has now got up to P5. Let's see where he's at. Okay, so now he's battling out to try to approach the leaderboard. P5, hop on board with Lucas to see what type of pass he can attempt to make on Retroface. Sounds like he may have made a recent attempt, and not be happy with the defending. Demolition Derby is what Lucas has just called it on his team comms. Gaining ground. Two Pigs is gaining ground. 1.7 now behind. And Lucas getting the pace and the turn that he needs there. Can he get a clean pass without receiving damage from the defense? Is the question of the day so far as he continues to try to climb through that leaderboard. There's Retroface in front. Lucas not finding pace or opportunity to pass there, but I think this is where he waits for it. Hop on board. You can see him giving him the outside only to just really drive slow in front of him. All right, let's see what we can see from this angle. Back on board, and Lucas makes a clean turn pass all the way around that hairpin. And now he can attempt to put some space between himself and Retroface once and for all. Now he's at P4, 4 seconds off of P3, where Two Pigs is still sitting and putting in work. He's now 1.5 seconds behind your mom's technician. Let's hop on board with Two Pigs. He's now squeezed it down to 1.4 seconds. He obviously has the pace. It looks like he's on hard tires. Let's get that information up there. Yeah, we got mediums for your mom's technician. So his tire deck's gonna be a little lower. Let's go. Position changes, stops. We don't need that. There's the tires for now. So you can see the hard tire folks out there continuing to gain ground on people. Medium starting to feel some tire deg, I'm sure. Okay. Two Pigs, 1.4 seconds off. That seems to be the tightest race happening on the track at the moment. Watching him go down the final straight, through these turns, and then onto the final straight, off the curb. 1.2 seconds now, and he's gaining. Gamer takes the first pit stop on lap 10. So you got Gamer pitting, and your mom's technician is now P1. He's the temporary holder of P1. With Lucas now 1.6 seconds off of P3. Let's hop on board with Two Pigs. He can see P1 right in front of him. All right. Two Pigs gaining ground. Got this interval down to the lowest it's been. Is that a ghosted P1? Your mom's technician? Or is he still in it? Let's hop on board. Oh, he's in it. Around this hairpin, and Walt might be ghosted. Williams still. Yeah. Or is that no space? I don't know. Anyways, Two Pigs could not put any, he couldn't limit that gap down, but I do see your mom's technician most likely pitting soon. Yep, there goes your mom's technician into the pit, and there goes Two Pigs, your temporary race leader, maybe permanent if he can continue on a good tire strategy. He now holds P1 above Gamer, who's on a fresh set of mediums, gaining ground immediately, 0.4 seconds behind. There goes Gamer around the outside to reclaim P1, and which he has had for the majority of the race. So here we are, lap 11, not yet even halfway through the race. And we got Gamer back into his P1 position. Two Pigs trailing by 1.2 seconds on his hards. Still has to pit. Retroface, who's in P3 at the moment, on his mediums, still has to pit. For the reason he's 10 seconds behind P2 And your mom's technician now racing on new hards. So he had mediums. He went medium hard. And let's see how that can work out for him. We see some penalties across the board. I'm not positive how much penalties each person has. Lucas has pitted. He put on hards. 4 seconds off of P5 as he attempts to reclimb after what's already been a valiant effort starting P12. Now you can see some big intervals here, but a lot of these folks haven't pitted. Walt has had a pit stop, so once Bud, Robbie, Kobe, and Military King pit, he can regain some of that huge gap that's taking place. So, because he's over a minute behind the rest of the P10. Another penalty for Bud So Loud. Hop back up. Let's see if there's a tight race anywhere on the board. And there isn't at the moment. We're seeing intervals of 3 seconds across the board. You got your mom's technician attempting to find pace on his fresh hard tires and get past Retroface, who's in P3. He's just got to keep this interval, and then once Retroface takes a pit stop, your mom's technician will reclaim P3, which he's held a couple of times today. Great effort from him. He was feeling confident and just really talking and focused on strategy before the race. Happy to see him perform well because I know that he puts in a lot of work. Probably the hardest working man in the business, always racing. Gamer has now set the fastest lap of the race with a 1:12.429, which is 3 seconds off of the qualifying P1 time. And let's see, when will Retroface actually pit stop? Like, let's hop on board with Retroface. He did not take the pit stop on the last lap. And not any visible, yeah, you can see some tire drag there on the fronts. And he doesn't seem to be having the pace. Yep, your mom's technician is about to put the move on him. Let's hop on board with your mom's technician as he races for P3. And really, your mom's technician should just focus on getting a clean pass because no matter what, Retroface is going to have to make a pit stop. So no need to attempt anything that'll break your car or cause any damage. And he got past. He got past clean, no damage, no nasty defense. A lot of the middle of the pack where people end up today is going to have to do with penalties. As you can see, we've got penalties lighting up the entire grid as you look at the leaderboard. Okay, so any tight intervals that we see is still going to be between P3, P4. Retroface having the pit eventually. He's still chasing him down, and that's the tightest interval on the board. Otherwise, everybody is days apart from each other. It's incredible. I don't know how this race got so shaken up that we have these types of intervals across the board. Lucas, let's see what type of work he can put in because he's now behind Retroface. Who, like I said, now Lucas knows he's going to move up to P4. Once Lucas can get past him, he'll be looking at maybe a 2 to 3 second interval to P3, where your mom's technician is currently 9 seconds off pace of P2. 2,000 Pigs may want to pit stop now, I would believe, because although your mom's technician will probably overtake him for P2, he'll still come out of the pits close enough to him on fresh tires and be able to reclaim P2 from him. So let's see what all comes true from that. Now we got Lucas making his attempt to get past Retroface again. He's had to pass him a couple times this race, I believe, or really have a couple of battles with him. Now Lucas on the straight just takes a look, sees nothing there. And now he makes his pass. And he's going into the pits anyways, which we knew was inevitable for Retro. Lucas can now go hunting for the leaderboard or for the P1 for the podium is what Lucas is hunting for now with your mom's technician in front of him. Right now, also, Lucas doesn't have any penalties. Gamer doesn't have any penalties. So we've seen races decided by that in the past for P1 and P2 just by almost 3 seconds time, 2 seconds time. So those penalties that two pigs and your mom's technician hold, time will tell where that ends up putting them after the race is over. We've still got 20 laps here for the Canada GP. So hang on tight. We're going to continue to watch this unfold. It's been an interesting battle to say the least so far. These late races, I got to keep some tea or some sort of caffeine nearby. Let's go over to the beanie. It's not really a Motor Droid stream until the beanie makes an appearance. Here we are, lap 16, the tightest interval on this already very spread out leaderboard is 2.7 seconds, and that's Lucas chasing down P3 with your mom's technician, and they both have equal sets of laps on their hard tires. So no real tire advantage. Lucas in P4 is typically has better pace. He's just a faster driver than your mom's technician. So at this point, we can watch that interval fall. And you can see him in the same camera angle. Lucas will continue to have better lap times and catch him in probably 2 laps. And he's still keeping it clean. No penalties yet. Your mom's technician is only 5 seconds off 2 pigs because 2 pigs is out on 15 laps on these hard tires. Which is about the most I think he's going to try to get out of him. So he'll be pitting soon. He's going to have to. Bud So Loud also still on his original hards. And that's 14 laps is what no space, but he's AI right now. He got kicked out of the session, or he left because of anger issues. And there goes your mom's technician, or Lucas chasing down your mom's technician, P4 through P3, or for the battle for P3. There's Bud So Loud. Let's go back. Let's hop on board with Lucas for a little bit. As you can see now, he has your mom's technician in his sights. He's gotten that interval down to 2.1 seconds. So as he goes cleanly through these turns, finds the right side of the track, stays on his racing line. There he is, your mom's technician, getting hunted live. 2.5 seconds left. While Lucas is going hunting for podium. And still the smallest interval. You got P5, P6 battling it out a bit, but Retroface just got on some fresh tires. Bud So Loud will have to pit, which will put him down further. You got No Space Kobe pitting, okay. You got Walt 6 laps on his hards. Military King just changed over to a fresh medium. Man, we're talking a minute 20 from P1, from P 10 to P11 right now. So the bottom 2 are way behind the pack. Been lapped. Alright, so Lucas, because 2 pigs, is now finally in the pit. Lucas claims P3 for the first time today after starting P12. So we've seen him go from last to first. The question is, can he achieve that a second time in one season? There's a lot of race left, so it'll all come down to, I don't know, he's going to be 27 seconds behind Gamer, and him and Gamer are very close when it comes to pace and speed, and I don't think that there will be enough laps left for Lucas to overcome a 27-second interval, if that's truly what takes place after he, right here, continues to go hunting for your mom's technician and didn't find the opportunity quite yet. But it's just inevitable moment, just a moment here in time, and we'll see him make this pass to get up to P2, and then the battle is on to overcome a 27-second interval that Gamer has in P1. What can Lucas do? Will he make a pass here at the finish line? Finish start line? Nope. He will not make his move here yet. He's just got to get through these turns clean, not lose any position. And the attempt has got to be coming shortly after these turns. Through clean, no penalty. We've only got 3 clean drivers so far today. One's in P1, and one's in P3, and the other is in P11. All right, did Lucas find DRS here? Make the pass? No? Not yet. Bud So Loud has got a tight fight going in for P7 with Robbie. We'll go through the leaderboard and take some different camera angles. Now, all of a sudden, that interval between Gamer and your mom's technician is down to 11 seconds. So, oh, that's because Gamer pitted. So, Gamer was able to pit and come out still 11 seconds ahead of P2. So now, we're looking at a different race than what I was just talking about. We're going to be seeing, and here's the pass on your mom's technician. Very nicely done by Lucas. No contact, very clean, very respectable positioning from both drivers. That's what we like here at Motor Droid. No bad, nasty defending, no causing collisions just because you're about to get passed. Your mom's technician gave it a good defense, but not quite enough. He's now a second off of Gamer. A second off in P3 is your mom's technician now behind Lucas. Hop on board. And I feel like Lucas will... Ooh, and Lucas has a spin out. And Lucas has spun out. So after working his way up and getting up to P2, starting P12, right after an intense battle with your mom's technician is able to take complete advantage of a mistake we don't normally see Lucas make in these races. So that was a rare moment caught from your mom's technician on board. So now you go your mom's technician in P2. We now have one tight interval. These will get caught up. Now Lucas has to spend his laps catching back up to P2, whereas if he could have maintained that pass and not spun out, Lucas would have ended up seeing himself have the opportunity to chip away at an 11-second lead that Gamer had at that point. But now Gamer even more comfortable in P1 with 16-second lead on your mom's technician. So as Lucas attempts to close that gap again, and Two Pigs tries to catch up because he does have a medium compared to Lucas's hard. He's only 3.9 behind him. It's possible he catches up. Let's go check in on any tight interval we see, and I don't see a single tight interval except for Two Pigs, who's behind Lucas by 6 seconds now. So there's been a caution, but no safety car, I don't believe. Drive-through penalty for Flacco. Speeding under safety car. Is there a safety car? Not that I see. Everybody's still okay? What was that? There's a safety car. Walt just damaged the rear end. Oh, he's ghosted. No? Yeah, Walt's ghosted. Okay, so safety car. Does this tighten things up for race lead? Let's find out. Who had a safety car?
Miller crashed.
He did?
Yep.
That's too bad.
But yeah, Miller, don't apologize. It happens.
You've had quite the race, Lucas. There's been a battle for every position.
God, Pigs, I hate you now.
Pigs is up in P2 now.
Yeah, and I think I might put him in the wall as payback.
What did he do?
He just cut across me in a straight line, putting me in the wall, and I'm so lucky to not get damage.
Yeah, I did see that actually. I was on board with your mom's technician when you had your spin out, so that was like captured right in front of the camera. You were cooking, man, and you only had like an 11-second gap to Gamer, and you had like 15 laps to do it, so it could have been doable to close that gap. But the safety car?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should tighten it all up, so.
did you, Miller? Well, good job.
So we are looking at what will be a race-changing safety car. Neither do I, because I was on the broadcast angle and I could see somebody wrecked out immediately, but you jumped like 5 positions right away, so there must have been quite a people spun out or what?
Yeah, loads of people just spun out, crashed, some didn't get off the line well. I don't know how I made through that, but I swear, Pegs, if you put me in the wall again, I'm honestly gonna crash out. I'm going to crash out.
Well, we've seen it before.
You might want to mute me because I'm gonna go on a rant.
All right, so here we are. This is such a race-changing safety car because I guess Miller crashed out. And now we have all of these intervals tightening up, which you gotta love to see because this was gonna be a boring final 10 laps, 15 laps, because the intervals were so huge across the leaderboard. So now we get to see some racing, and the big question is, what will the mix-up be from P1 through P4? You've got Lucas battling from the back, P12 all the way up to P4, and like he just said actually on comms, is this safety car actually probably helps him. I gotta go see if my dog is still outside. Hold on. Okay, here we are for final part of the race. Look, he's still outside, but he didn't want to come in. He likes it when it's chilly because he's a husky. So this safety car has really tightened this back up. I'm gonna go check in with some other comms. See what your Walt and Mom's technician have to say. Yo. This has been a great battle so far.
Oh yeah, this safety car just saved my ass.
I know, dude. It saved a lot of people's because there was intervals, big intervals everywhere.
I was in the lead for second place. I was so happy.
I know. I watched all that, dude. I was on board with you when Lucas spun out right in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Good race. This is gonna be a good finish then, though. At least, you know.
Yep. Set up for a good finish for sure. Should have some battles. Green flag, let's race.
I can see that, Josiah. Let's race. You're a minute behind P8, bro.
Chill. That's okay. We got plenty of laps.
There's our penalties. Okay, I see. I can see all the penalties.
Yeah. I keep because of that shit right there.
Yeah.
I keep trying to cut it. Yeah, I just going over a little too far.
Are we racing? And we're racing. Safety car is in. That's a fierce battle there between 2, 3, and 4. Who can maintain position through all that? 2000 trained to defend both drivers behind him at the same time. Here's your mom's view, and then Lucas was able to take your mom's technician and hop into P2. Let's hop on board with Lucas as he is behind 2 pigs again. Now, you could hear Lucas earlier talking on the team comms that he feels like Pigs really was doing some nasty, dirty defending earlier in the race and talking about potentially putting 2 pigs into the wall. So if he gets enraged again, who knows what will happen in this battle. I just know I'm here for it. So there they are, side by side, wheel to wheel. Lucas didn't quite have the position or the pace to get past there. 2 pigs moves in on him again. And then there we go. You have Lucas taking that position. 2 pigs tries to take it back on the inside, not giving him the... Ooh, and a little bit more contact between the two. And then contact with your mom's technician from behind Lucas. Here they are wheel to wheel again. 2 pigs maintaining pace to get back out in front, and Lucas decides to just sit back behind him, get through these turns, and then make another attempt. He's down on battery, so he's got to get that harvested back up, I think, to make a pass. He's using it all trying to get through there, and nothing has been able to happen. There it is, still a tight battle between these 3. Oh, now your mom's technician able to take P2 back from Lucas. And you know Lucas is gonna try to get it back now. Back on board with Lucas. Watching your mom's technician in P3, trying to gain ground on 2 pigs. In front, let's go on board with your mom's technician for a moment. Here they all 3 come. This has been the battle to watch ever since the safety car ended. And all the meanwhile, Gamer pulling away with a 7-second lead for the win. Here comes your mom's technician and pigs, and Lucas trying to take the move. He does take the move to the inside. So back on board with your mom's technician, you can see Lucas after the pass. Let's get back on board with Lucas trying to get after 2 pigs. And then a move to the inside with a healthy defense attempt from 2 pigs, but it wasn't enough to deter Lucas from getting past him once and for all, and hopefully he's just trying to leave him in his dust. Let's go back on board with 2 pigs and your mom's technician right behind 2 pigs. You can see this battle unfold from P4's camera. That's the question. There's going to be a lot of discussion about 2 pigs driving after this race. He's trying to make a pass. 2 pigs defending all over the track. Not enough to... Oh, and he just moves in on your mom's technician. He's going to crash your mom's technician out. And now Retroface joining the battle. Let's hop on board. Let's see what we can find from this battle. Retroface. There's more contact from 2 pigs as your mom's technician tries to defend. He's going to have a lot of people angry at him after this race, folks. And finally, your mom's technician gets past him. That's Lucas. More comfortable. He's 8 seconds off the lead, where Gamer continues to have a comfortable clean air in front of him. Just putting a bigger advantage in the race for himself. Let's go back to 2 pigs on board, who everybody's been talking about today, about his defense technique. We're on board with Retroface, still watching P through P5 battle. 2 pigs is jumping up on your mom's technician again. So let's see what takes place. Now 1.2 seconds behind. So your mom's technician putting in a valiant effort to, push in that lead from P3 to P4 and still maintain a podium position. He'd be very happy with all the battling that went on today to end up on that podium, without a doubt. Okay. On board with your mom's technician. You got 2 pigs behind him. Retroface now attempting to close the gap between himself and 2 pigs. But So Loud having a battle with Ravi. Teammates keeping it clean, and now Bud So Loud takes P6. He's down 3 positions from where he started at P3. Your mom's technician Two Pigs, 2 seconds behind him now. Retroface, he's going to be attempting to put pressure on Two Pigs shortly, it looks like. Now, let's also let's get rid of position change and let's look at penalties. You can see here, your mom's technician with a 3-second penalty. So he's fine because the two people behind him both have 3-second penalties. You got Bud So Loud with a 6-second, and then he's okay because the two people behind him have 9 seconds. And then Walt with 18 seconds of penalties. So penalties are not really going to shake it up if things were to stay the same at this very moment. We've got 5 laps left here in Canada. And the tightest race we can see is going to be Retroface behind Two Pigs. And he's attempting to put a move. Let's go on board. He's got Bud So Loud right behind him. So let's go down to Bud So Loud and watch this unfold if we can. There's all 3 of them. Let's go back up to this battle. And he didn't have what it took to get past Two Pigs at the moment. Two Pigs continues a day of defending, is what we can call this for Two Pigs. It was just been a day of defense for him. Oh man, Gamer just got his first penalty of the race. So that 9-second gap that Gamer has on Lucas, if Lucas can get that down to 3 seconds, under 3 seconds, he wins the race. Don't think that'll happen with just 4 laps left. All right, let's get back to, we're still on board with Retroface, who sees a wobble from Two Pigs, tries to move to the inside on him, and they're on the straightaway, a little bit of contact, but Retroface is going to pass him, and Two Pigs is going to pass him back, and now more contact. Are they going to spin each other out is the question at this point. They just keep passing each other. And now, Retroface is in P4, and Bud So Loud was able to get in the mix and pass Two Pigs, and Two Pigs has to take that position back. Let's go on board with Two Pigs. Can he find the pace to reclaim? He lost 2 positions in that little exchange on the track. That was great racing. And Bud So Loud, or Retroface, Bud So Loud now hops up to P4, and Retroface gets passed by both of them. Let's see what's happening. Retroface and 2,000 Pigs battling it out. And Retroface actually was able to put a gap on it. So now we're looking back to some similar intervals that we saw before the safety car. But thank goodness for that safety car, because it made for some interesting racing in what would have otherwise been some of the most boring final 10 laps with all those gaps across the board. But the safety car, Miller, unfortunate for you, but great for the race to see a safety car come in and tighten it back up for what was just some great racing from P2 all the way through P6. Very competitive. There's going to be a lot of discussion after this about what happened. And people will be reviewing footage of, I think, 2,000 Pigs defending. Perhaps. Just because I've heard a few people getting frustrated by it. So. And everybody's staying out on their tires. And that's what I just heard your mom's technician commenting on in his team comms. Is about not taking another pit, just finish out the race. So we're on board with your mom's technician, who I think could be his first podium. Let's see.
Yeah, we're tied up now.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, I just suck ass at this track, dude.
It happens.
This track is like your Australia for me.
You got P3 right now, your mom.
Yeah.
Get it.
Just keep it together.
Did you watch the onboard?
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, there's been a lot of defending going on by Two Pigs today, huh?
Like crazy defending too, like late moves and shit.
Yeah. I think there'll be quite a few. I've watched it happen between him and a few people, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of discussion post-race. But yeah, now Gamer's out to a 10-second lead, man. He's taking it.
Fuck. Dude, I just spun out again, bro. I'm done.
Were your tires eating up?
Yeah, but I have to finish.
You get a P9 though.
My,
Oh, you could have had
car's
P9.
dead.
You could have had a P.
Yeah.
You could have had a P9 walk.
I know, dude.
You retired?
No, I crashed.
Oh, you crashed.
Crashed.
Damn. Two pigs. Two pigs has somehow jumped back up, so I don't know if Retro Face had a spin out or something. But now Two Pigs is back. And we've got a fight here with Bud So Loud and Your Mom's Technician unfolding. Your mom. Bud So Loud has a 6-second penalty sitting behind you, and you have a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, no, he's not passing me.
I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. All right, so Your Mom's Technician feeling confident he won't get passed by Bud So Loud because he's on his hard tires. He's just got to keep it together for a podium. I believe it's going to be his first podium because I missed last week. Bud So Loud still trying to keep it tight. He's trying, but this is the final lap. Will there be a change? Not enough, because even if Bud passes him, he's not going to put a gap on him to negate the penalties. If Bud So Loud only had a 3-second penalty, a pass would do it. But he's got 6 seconds of penalties. And Your Mom's Technician just needs to keep racing clean and not pick up another penalty. And he'll take home his first podium of the season. What a day. What a race.
Depends about me. I don't crack under pressure against these guys. Fucking Lucas can now because he felt the pressure.
Oh. There's. What just happened there?
Go.
He's letting Bud go by him because Bud just picked up another penalty of 9, so he's 9 seconds total.
I'm letting them go.
Smart move by Your Mom's Technician to just let him go because he knows with the penalties he still beat him. And at this point, Bud gave the position back because, and now we're going to be on board with Your Mom's Technician for his first podium. And here he comes around the final turn, around the finish line for his first podium of the season. That's a P3 for Your Mom's Technician. Yes. Beautiful racing. What an intense race, man. Was this your first podium?
Yeah, I would have had I think P2 in Australia because Gamer had a shitty strat and Lucas was up front and that Benjamin kid that we kicked fucking ruined it for me.
That's right. Well, after all that, you take P3 today behind Lucas and Gamer. Yeah. Beautiful. Well, I cannot wait to hear the discussion in the general lobby chat. It's going to be chaos.
Yeah, let's go.
What are you doing?
I won't be the first one. I won't be the first one to say that. For real. Hey, Julie, bro. Hey, way to carry.
Oh, what a race that was. Holy crap. That was some good racing. That safety car shook it up there at the end. It made it interesting again because there was just huge gaps across the board.
Yeah, the safety car kind of ruined me.
There was a lot of battles throughout this race, though. It was good. A little bit of a yo-yo racing. Yeah, W for Gamer. Picking up the W. And Lucas in P2. And Your Mom's Technician with his first podium of the season in P3 for the Williams car. You got McLaren, Red Bull, and Williams represented today. Hell of a race. Lots of action.
Hey, 2000, what the fuck were you doing, bro?
What?
I'm trolling. It's cool. But what the fuck were you doing?
And was it the safety car or was it a different thing?
Well, the safety car, you caused Lucas to hit my behind. And then you fucking moved over twice on the straight.
There's lots of game footage. All right, so that concludes the race. That concludes the live stream. Thanks for stopping by and being a part of it. We will see you next week for sure for some more racing.